Kelpie.
Hi, Clipster.
What are we doing today? Because last I heard it was a very special day.
Today, we're going to be building our town. We're actually going to start the building of it.
Yes. You can see kind of behind us here, it's our wall. We have already built a couple things in here just for the sake of having it started. We built our houses just for the sake of that way people who are in this server don't see where our cute little hidey holes are. Except for I don't even think I put a hidey hole in my house yet. But that's okay. But anyways, this is our town of Dragon's Myst. We're in the server called HarvestMC. We will include a link down below to their website as well as their server address. That way, if you guys want to hop on this server and play as well, you can come join our town if you want. Once we get it fully built, you can make your own town. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. The server's great. The admins are great. The owner's awesome. Everyone else in here is, for the most part, pretty awesome.
And, like, the server's really good if you're not, like, because, see, like, I can't hurt her. There's no PvP. Farming is increased. Like, you make money by
your wheat grows in like 10 minutes instead of like 10 hours.
Growing animals. It's really nice if you like a laid back server.
And there is no griefing with the exception that you claim your land. So if you claim your land, no one can take your stuff, which is really awesome because I don't know about you guys. I hate playing games where you just get started and someone comes and raids your house while you're gone. It's a pain. It's having to start all over is a pain. But you ready to enter the town, Kelpie?
I am. Are you ready?
I am so ready.
All right, let's do this.
This is our town. As you can see, there's not much to it yet. It's just flat land. Over here's Kelpie's house. And this one over here in the distance is my house. There's not much to it. Yeah, we're not going to show you insides just yet. But I'll go up here in the sky and so you guys can see it a little bit more. We've kind of went ahead and planned out a little bit. Yep, we planned out where we want to build stuff, how we want to build stuff for the most part, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy what we're going to do with this town. We're hoping that it turns out as well in our minds as it does actually in the game. So, without further ado, I'm going to be building the stables for when you first come into the town. And Kelpie, what are you going to be building?
I am going to be building the tavern.
Very nice. So if you want to see her view of her building the inn and tavern, go check out her channel. Her channel's description and link will be in the description below. She's also going to be linked at the end of the video too.
And if you want to see Eclipser building the stables, you're going to have to go and check out her episode because I'm going to try as hard as I can to not show any glimpses of it because that's her project.
Yeah, and I'm going to try not to show some of hers, but hers is a little bit bigger of a project than mine, so we might see a few glimpses here and there of what she's building. So.
And today I have 3 shulker boxes in front of me with all of the supplies that I'm going to need. So you'll see, I have some oak wood logs and some cobblestone, and then in here I have completely full of like white concrete and a little bit in here, but these are the materials that we're going to be using.
Yeah, and as you can tell, on my end, I'm already building. Oops, that's way too tall for a stable.
I looked.
It's just a pillar and it's too tall. It's all good, man. But in my chest, I just had some wood and some cobblestone stuff that we're going to use for building our stable today. Not too fancy of a stable, I don't think, because I want to move this back just a little bit. Because I don't want it to be
should we
too close.
Discord so that we're not, at least for a second?
Yeah, we'll separate here for a second, and then we'll regroup towards the end of the videos, guys. So, we'll be right back with the resuming of our builds.
Yes.
I'm here without Kelpie now. Now we can talk all the bad things we want about her. I'm just kidding. Kelpie's one of my best friends, and as you guys have probably known, she's a good friend. She talks to me every day. I talk to her. We try to, include each other in each other's lives. So much as possible. I mean, it's kind of hard when you live in different states. You can't do as much as you want. But, you know, for the most part, I'd say it's, you know, one of my best friendships I've ever had. So, on with the building here. The stable's gonna have about, I think I planned it out for 6 stalls for the horses. And they're gonna be 4 wide each. 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna get our gates out here real quick. There we go. Except for I might actually make this way. Alright, so we got that done. Let's see. Now my build's not going to take nearly as long as hers is, just because I have a much smaller building. But that's okay. I mean, not every building's going to take as long as someone else's. And like one of our main goals with this town is we're going to have, which you might have seen with the top view that I had, is that there's similar sized plots. One plot is going to be a house that we completely build, and another is going to be one that whoever wants to join the town is welcome to build their own house. We're going to have it open to, you know, pretty much anyone in the server. There will be some town rules. We haven't, you know, come up with those yet, but once we do, they'll be posted. And I think it's just going to be, like, we've been wanting to do this on this server for a while now. Like, we've just been busy the last, you know, couple days trying to get all the materials ready. We've been trying to make sure that, you know, we have everything ready to start building this for everybody. Because, like I said, we want it to be as awesome as possible. And I'm really thinking it's going to turn out awesome. Alright, so now we're going to move on to fences here. I think what I'm going to do is this. And then from here we'll put fence. I need to keep that one empty for my one idea that I have. Now you'll probably, you know, like when I'm doing certain things, you'll probably end up seeing glimpses of what she's building over there, which is fine, but I'm not just going to like purposely show you what she's got going on. Because like I said, her view of the building and everything will be in her video on her channel. And we're going to be splitting this up into videos like that, where we're just going to, you know, share the building process of this town. That's not where I wanted you to go. That's why we have a pickaxe. But the server has, like, the ranks and everything else that a lot of other servers have. And, me and Kelpie are both ladies inside the server. They do holiday special things, like they just got done with a Christmas special where they had like an Iron Golem NPC that gave out presents every day. And depending on what your rank was, depended on how many presents you got. And it was actually really cool. Like, I liked the concept of it. And we were always so excited to log on every day and get our presents. Kind of like little kids every day for Christmas. And then they also have a system where every 65 votes, which I don't know if you can see over there on the right, where it has the HarvestMC info, they have it to where every 65 votes, there's a vote party, and what that does is it gives every player a random 5 set of keys. They have rare keys, epic keys, legendary keys, and mythic keys that you can get out of the vote parties. And every day when you're in here, you can vote on varied amounts of websites that let you, like I said, vote for like them being an awesome server. So we need to go to get a workbench here because we forgot to move one over there. That's okay, there's one over here in one of these chests. As you can see, this is our storage unit for right now. Once we start getting more built, we'll have more. We're actually going to be having a storage place. But for right now, that's just what our storage is. Now, back to what I was talking about the server. So you get there's 6 different websites you can vote for this server. And what it does is it gives you claim blocks, which those are what you put down so that you don't lose your stuff. Because like I was saying earlier, it doesn't feel good when you lose stuff that you've been working so hard on to people who are just being rude and just kind of want to, be mean. So one way to get past that is to make sure you claim your land, which if you guys want to know how to do that on this server, I will be more than happy to give you like a little guided tour on how to do that. This server's, like I said before, this server's pretty cool. We've not had any issues with anybody. The owner, he likes to kind of mess with people sometimes. Like, he's actually streamed before and gone around and just kind of trolled the people in the server. Nothing to where like it upset anybody, but just enough to make people laugh and be like, oh wow, haha, you're funny. But there was a time where he was accidentally messing with something and he blew me up, and it really sucked. And I was like, dude, is there any way that, you can compensate what I lost? Because one of the things that I had got from one of my vote boxes was a bunch of Bottle of Enchanting. And I had gained a lot of levels from that, so I was kind of upset that I lost it. And he's like, yeah, that's completely fine, like, I didn't mean to blow you up, I'm sorry. He returned it back, and it's happened with Kelpie a couple times too. Like, there was a time where something got stolen out of one of her chests that she didn't, that was in her claim at one point, and when she changed her claim a little bit, it had gotten some stuff taken out of, and a couple of the other moderators and admins, were nice and lent her some stuff and kind of got her back up on her feet. And same with me, like when I've lost some stuff on here too. Like, it's definitely one of the better servers I've ever been in, and that's one of the reasons why I have invested in it. It's friendly. They try to keep it PG, if not PG-13 at most points. Everyone's very helpful. It's just, it's a great time. Like, there's times that we'll just all be in chat having a good laugh because people are making jokes and just being crazy. Sometimes we'll talk about serious subjects. Sometimes we talk about just off-the-wall stuff that's just like, where did that even come from? And honestly, like, if you're looking for a good server that you can kind of just relax on and have a good time, this is definitely a server to do that. And along the lines with the vote party and the voting every day, they also have a system with their website where for every $35 donated to the server, whether it's through buying a rank or buying a kit or, anything from their website, every $35, everyone gets one mythical key. And the mythical keys are the best keys, in my opinion, to get because they give you a better chance of getting really good stuff. So, say you get a rare key. Like, the most I think I've seen come out of a rare key is like $5,000. Which, it's good, like, especially if you're starting out. But, like, when you're to like, where me and Kelpie are, like, our next rank that we need like, $52 million to be able to rank up to. So it's kind of a little irritating when you're like, hey, I need to rank up, and all you're getting is, like, $200, $300 every, key that you're getting. It just kind of isn't that fun. But what they have in the spawn system, like, where you go, like, when you first join the world, is they have an area where you can gamble it. You can take a chance. I think it's 25% chance of turning your rare key into an epic. And then there's a smaller chance of turning an epic into a legendary, and an even smaller chance of turning your legendary into a mythical. So let's get more slabs. But like some of the things you can get out of, you know, every chest is like diamonds, you can get iron. Like right now I'm sitting on a couple chests full of diamonds and iron. Like it's not a resource that you need to really worry about on here because you get it so often from the chests. However, you could sell them for money if you need money. Like one single stack of diamonds is 10,000. So you could sell, you know, like your whole inventory full for a good chunk of change. Alright. So now we need to add some torches. I'm going to put a torch there. And then we need to actually add right here. And, you know, when you get to the hero, the reason why I'm able to fly and say someone else who, you know, joins the town, or if you join the town, can't fly is because we have the rank of hero, which hero is the first rank that you're able to fly with. So in order to fly, you would have to purchase hero from their store. And their prices, some of them are a little high, but, you know, considering that they're running a very well-run server, you know, it's understandable. The reason why we were able to get it is on their Christmas sale, everything was 70% off, and it was a really great sale. You know, Christmas for me and Kelpie, that's pretty much what we did. We just kind of hung out, we played on here, we gathered supplies, and, you know, we kind of, you know, just had fun with it. You gotta be able to have fun. I'm trying to think about how I want to do the rest of the stable. Should I do like a fence wall like that on the backside of all of these? Or should I do like a half slab wall kind of? Ooh, I think I might do that actually. That sounds like a really great idea. I'm gonna do that. And then what we also need to do at some point is we need to go to our house and get wheat so we can make hay. Because we need to make hay bales, and we also need to make like a little puddle for water for them. And then we'll put like signs up and everything, that way everyone's like, hey, you know, this is my horse, this is my horse. And what's really cool about this server too is they also have the random teleport feature to where you can just type in that you want to, you know, random teleport, and it'll take you anywhere in the world. Sometimes you'll land in an area that's no one's been to, sometimes you'll land inside of someone's house. Sometimes you get unlucky and happen to land in lava. Happened to Kelpie a couple times, I think. It almost happened to me once. I was like 2 blocks away from it. Very scary. Because, you know, you never want to be close to lava. You never want to die. But getting money in this game is pretty easy, as you can see over there. It has my name, my rank, and then it has my balance. My balance is 11 mil. And, you know, you basically farm to get money, like Kelpie was saying at the beginning of the video. And, from there, you just kind of, you know, like, there's a rank on that you can buy, but there's also a rank in-game that you buy with the money you earn in-game. And that rank, the one that you buy with the in-game money, is how you get to sell and use other items within the game. So, say you first join the world, all you can sell is like wheat and like potatoes and carrots. When you get to the level I'm at, which I think is artisan, you're able to sell a lot more. So, like, I'm able to sell nether wart. And nether wart gets me close to $100,000 every time I do it, which is really nice when you're trying to make money. So for right now, we're going to put this stuff in here. We need to go get more signs. We need to get wheat for hay. And we need to get our buckets. So real quick, I'm going to open this. And then I'm going to turn on my chat real quick because I have to type to go to my other house. Now this is just kind of a house I threw together. Wasn't anything in particular that was really neat. What did I come down here for? Because my wheat is upstairs. My buckets are down here. That's what I needed. Let's see. Got 3 buckets. That'll work. Let's see. And then we need to get our wheat. As you can tell, this is a farm that I have. Wheat. Alright, so let's go to our crafting bench. I don't know if I remember how to make the hay bales. I might, but I also might not. I don't know. We will find out here in a minute. Okay. Okay, so there's going to be 3 hay bales per each stable. So we have 6, so 3 times 6. All you math geniuses out there can figure that out, because I suck at math. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Just because I don't need to make that many hay bales, I'm going to go ahead and put these back down here. Alright. And then we need to grab more signs, but we have more signs at the house. We also need to get... Well, no, we don't really need leads. But here, let's go back to the town. I'm going to go ahead and hide chat again real quick. You're just kind of seeing the inside of my house, but not enough to where it gives away any secrets. We have our chest over here with signs in it. Okay. Don't look at Kelpie. Don't look at Kelpie. Right, so just for the sake of right now, we're going to make a water pool right outside here. That way we have an infinite water pool so that we can do what we need to do. Okay, so we need to put these up here for right now. Okay, I lied. We're going to need 4 for everything, so we might have to go back and... Alright. And we'll put the water over here in this corner. Should be more than enough room for a horse, or a donkey, or a mule. Whatever anybody wants to have in their stable. And we are planning on having more than just like 6 people live in this town. It's just we're only building enough room for 6 horses or donkeys to be stored in here. You know, like I said, we haven't figured out a lot of the rules or like prices on things yet. But, you know, it'll be reasonable. It's not going to be like ridiculous. We're not going to go crazy. But we are going to have fun with it. You know, we're going to try to make it as awesome of a town as possible. You know, we want to make sure people enjoy it, come back, and talk about it all the time. You know, we want to make sure that the owner likes it. You know, we want to really surprise people with it. Like, we've not even let people over here because of the fact that we want to surprise people with how awesome we're hoping this turns out. So we need to get more hay. Need this water bucket real quick. Okay, so we still need 4. So we need 6 more. So we're actually going to turn this back on real quick. Oopsies, there we go. And as just like a basic member in the group, you're only able to set one home. The reason why I have two, I actually have more than two, is because of those paid for ranks that we were talking about. They let you have more homes, they let you have more things you can do. I need one more piece of wheat. Like one of the things, like the higher level you purchase, the more you're able to do. So like say you get mine and Kelpie's level. When we go chop down a tree, it chops down the entire tree. It doesn't, like you, instead of having to chop every single wood block one by one, it takes you like 2 seconds to chop down the whole tree. You just gotta chop down that bottom log or one of the logs, and boom, you've got an entire tree in your pocket. It's pretty nice. Alright, so let's turn the chat back off just for right now. Just because I don't want it to get too distracting, and sometimes the chat's not completely PG or PG-13, so, you know, just, you know, as most games, you know, suggest, you know, online is not rated because you can't help what people do online, unfortunately. Are we able to fit... Can we fit glass in there, maybe? That would be cool. Let's see if we can. That would be really nice if we could. Try to figure out where we put the glass. There's the glass. Don't look at Kelpie. Don't look at Kelpie. And if you're wondering why there's a bunch of chickens just kind of hanging out, it's because, okay, no, we can't. That would have been cool if we could. But the main reason why there's a bunch of chickens in here is because, the owner of the server one day just kind of stumbled upon our area and wanted to check it out. And for a while we had a sign on the door that we didn't really want any visitors. You know, this was top secret. We didn't want any of the admins or mods coming over here and like ruining the surprise. We didn't want it to be a big deal. And one time when Kelpie was offline, he came over, found our stuff, and he read the sign. So he took chicken eggs and just started dropping them all over the town, and now we have a bunch of chickens. So, which, you know, in the long run actually helped us out because now we don't need to go out and hunt chickens for the farm when we build the farm. Okay, let's see. We got enough light in here? I think so. Alright, let's put this stuff away. Okay, let's get the signs out. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we also need to do the dark oak wood. We need a shovel. So I want to add... Of course, the dirt's going to be a butt. Oops, nope, didn't want that. Oh well. I know how to dig, I promise. Alright. Okay, fill in these holes, because we don't need those. Alright, and like when we first filled in, like when we first got the land here, a lot of it needed to be filled in with dirt because it wasn't level. And let me tell you something, that took forever and a day to do. That's another reason why this series is taking so long to start. Because we had to finish, filling in the land with dirt. Like, there was so much that needed to be filled in. I can't tell you how many times that I had to go do trips and fill up my entire inventory with just a buttload of dirt. Alright, take this stack of 33. Don't look at Kelpie, don't look at Kelpie. Alright. I think we're just about done with ours. I like the way it looks. I really like it. Except for we still need to do... We need to get... Need sticks. And then we need to use these sticks for good. Just kidding. Okay, so let's get... Okay, let's start with that. We're going to do this. Oops, that wasn't supposed to be there. Okay, back to this and that, I guess. Oh wait, no, I need a pickaxe, not an axe. Brain goes dumb sometimes. Alright. So we need to make an area for the signs to go. That way we can be like, hey, you know, this stall belongs to so-and-so, and this stall belongs to Kelpie, or Eclipse, or whoever else may be in the town. That way no one takes another person's horse. And there we has it. Alright, so now we just need to get our signs out of the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, sign there. Oops. Done. Sign there. Done. 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 Oh, wait. Oh, oops. Alright, so let's fix that. Oops, nope. Done. And done. Alright, so we've got a nice little stable here. Nothing too fancy. Just enough to, you know, be a nice little stable. I really enjoyed it. So let's see. Take this sign down and put it here. Dragons, Myst. Oops, we need to spell that right. Stables. Alright. So now we are done with the building. Let's go ahead and take this down. I might just go ahead and leave the water there, except for I might make it the same on the other side, just so it's symmetrical. And then I might do this. Just to add a little bit of flair. Okay, so now we're done with this. We're going to go ahead and pick up all of this stuff. And dismantle our building chest. I'm going to switch out the torches though, just so I can put torches on the outside here. And I think it turned out really nice. And then we need to take our shovel real quick and connect it to the main road. And now we are finished. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, And we'll catch you guys in the next Dragon's Myst building video. Like I said before, Kelpie's channel's link will be in the description below, as well as at the end of the video. Go check out her channel for how she's building this inn over here. That's all the video you're getting for right now. As well as don't forget to like the video, both mine and hers, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If it's red, you are not subscribed. Soon as it's not red anymore, there'll be a bell that pops up. Go ahead and hit that, because that will let you know when we upload new videos. And my upload schedule right now is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So this video will be coming out on Friday, although, you know, this was recorded before Friday. That's just the power of YouTube and editing, and just the power of internet and technology and computers and stuff. It's coming up on daytime now. The sunrise is beginning. So with that sunrise, I'm going to say this is the sunset on this episode. Goodbye!